Hurricane Ian taking aim this morning at the Carolinas after just devastating the state of Florida. It is just continuing its path across the Atlantic and all of that destruction. Right now, the storm is a Category 1 hurricane, and it's continuing to strengthen as it moves toward the Carolina coast.
Ian is expected to make landfall this afternoon around high tide, and that means the storm surge. It could be fueled by even more water near the shoreline. Hurricane warnings are in effect for much of the coast, especially around the Carolinas. Meanwhile, back to Florida, the cleanup and recovery efforts as more than 2 million people still remain without power there. As of the latest update, we are hearing 19 people have been.
As you can imagine, it is pretty devastating. And what it really does is left the place almost unrecognizable in some places.
Again, 19 people reported dead because of Hurricane Ian, and it is believed that there could be an even greater death toll. There have been more than 700 people rescued from damaged and flooded homes and buildings, and that effort will continue. Areas like Sanibel Island, though, it is impossible to even get a car because the causeway was completely wiped out by Hurricane Ian. That is the main connection and the only connection to that island.
And with Hurricane Ian moving on from Florida, several of the state's theme parks have announced plans to reopen. Disney says it will start reopening its parks in phases today, with the Magic Kingdom and Epcot reopening this morning, Hollywood Studios and the Animal Kingdom reopening this afternoon. Disney Springs Outdoor Shopping Mall also plans to resume operations today as well. Universal Studios says it will begin a phased reopening for resort guests only today. SeaWorld Orlando and Busch Gardens Tampa Bay will remain closed today and say they'll reopen to guests tomorrow.